Assalamualaikum dear sisters and brothers. For tonight's dinner we're preparing two dishes, a main dish and a side dish. Our main dish is Qaliyeh Maahi. It's basically a stew, a fish stew. And this dish, it's from southern part of Iran. So this dish has garlic and it's very spicy. It has lots of chilies in it. And also fenugreek and some coriander. And our second dish, which is a side dish, it's gazaravij. And gazaravij, it's a dish from northern part of Iran. And basically it's carrots with eggs. So I'll start with the first dish, which is Qaliyeh Maahi, and I'll grab the ingredients to tell you what are the ingredients that you need for this stew and what are the steps. So the ingredients for Qaliyeh Maahi are of course fish, because it's the fish stew, and we need lots of coriander, some fenugreek. You can use the dried one or the fresh fenugreek if you can find, an onion, some garlic and some chili, and an important ingredient for this stew, it's tamarind. Usually you can purchase it from the stores, like packed, preserved, and you just soak it with boiling hot water for an hour or so, and then you just strain it through a sieve, and you have this beautiful liquid sauce. I'll start chopping the onion, and I'll also chop the garlic and the chilies, and then we can start cooking the stew. This dish is from southern part of Iran, and the southern cuisine of Iran, it's very close to the Indian cuisine. It has lots of spices and chilies, and they use almost the same ingredients. They use lots of fenugreek, lots of garlic, and chili. Also they use tamarind, which is a very Asian, Indian ingredient. All the ingredients for the fish stew, Qaliyeh Maahi, are ready. I'll just take everything back to the stove and I'll start cooking the stew. So now we're preparing the stew for tonight, which is Qaliyeh Maahi, and we need to add some oil to the pot or pan that you're using, and to the oil I'll just add the finely chopped onions. I'll fry the onions for 2 minutes over medium-high heat, and I'll be back to show you the next step. So to the onions, I'll add the chili and the garlic. Give it a quick stir. And I'll add the finely chopped coriander. And also the fenugreek. I'll reduce the heat to medium. I'll cover the pan and I'll leave it for 10 minutes for my coriander to reduce and also fry, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. So the coriander for the Qaliyeh Maahi stew is ready. I'll just add the tamarind water to it. And to this I'll add some salt and some turmeric and black pepper. Give it a stir. The pan is placed over high heat. As soon as it starts boiling, I'll add the fish and then I'll leave it open. You should not cover the stew for the fish to be cooked, and also the sauce of the stew gets thicker and everything gets cooked. So I'll add the fish to the stew. The fish I'm using for this stew is just, you can use any type of fish. It's better if it's fillet, so it doesn't have any bone. So I reduced the heat to medium-low and I'll leave it open. I'm not gonna cover it with a lid. I'll leave it for 20 minutes and then the stew will be ready. So now I'm shredding some carrots, just grating them for the next recipe, which is gaz aravij. And gaz aravij is basically some carrots with eggs. And actually this is a northern recipe from north part of Iran, and they usually serve it with rice, plain white rice, but you can serve it as a side dish with some bread or just salad. And the ingredients for this recipe, it's onion, carrots, eggs, and just a dash of cinnamon, and if you like you can add chili to it. I like it sweet and spicy, so you're free to add as much chili as you like. I'll continue by chopping the onion. You need to chop the onion, finely chop the onion. So I'll just grab all the ingredients and head back to the stove, and I'll show you how to prepare this delicious recipe. Now I'm preparing the gaz aravij side dish for today. I'll add some oil to the pan and I'll add the finely chopped onions. I'll just leave the onions for 2 minutes until they soften a bit, and I'll be back to add the carrots. I'll add the carrots to the onions. The carrots will reduce, so It might look very like lots of carrots now, but we will be left only with half of this amount. I'll just stir it quickly. I'll add some salt. This is a savory dish, so we need to add salt to it, and the sweetness will come from the carrots. So the carrots, when they cook and reduce, they'll become sweeter. So, but if you like them even more sweeter than what they are, you can add just a bit of sugar to it. I'll add also some cinnamon. Not much, just a bit. Just wanted to have a hint of cinnamon. I'll put the lid on and I'll reduce the heat to medium low, and I'll let the carrots to cook and reduce. So I'll add just 2 tablespoons of sugar to this. I'll stir it. I'll add just a bit more of the cinnamon. I'll just simply push all the carrots to the side to open up, some space in the center. I'll just add a piece of butter and a bit of oil. And when the butter melts, I'll just pour the eggs in the center. So you'll have like a sunny side up eggs just in the center of this beautiful carrot that we have. Slowly. And actually I have to put a lid on this and leave the eggs to set and cook properly. You can cook them as much as you like. You can make them just, the yolks to be very hard, or you can just leave them runny. So it's up to you. Before I put the lid, I'll just sprinkle the eggs with some salt and some black pepper. I'll put the lid and I'll leave it over medium heat for 5 minutes. Use my cookbook Authentic Iran, explore Iran's culture, and learn how to cook more than 100 of Iran's delightful recipes. Get your copy on Amazon or on express.com.
Pum 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 pum.